What's up guys, Andre here with a few more details about Super Nintendo World coming to Universal Studios Florida. Now these come to us by way of Chris S. over at WFTV, who discovered a map of the general construction area for Super Nintendo World. Now before we get to it, you may want to check out a video that we posted yesterday if you haven't already, as it provides even more details on Super Nintendo World. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the official map as discovered by Chris S. And here it is. Yeah, it's not too much to look at, but it is pretty interesting for a few different reasons. One, the dark lines appear to show the outline of the general structures or buildings that they plan on building here, and the one on the right, as you can see, is pretty oddly shaped. So I'm not quite sure what's going on in the area just beneath it. Maybe that's like a courtyard or the general plaza leading up to that building, and maybe this land in general. It's hard to say for sure, and I wouldn't look into these plans too deeply, just because this obviously isn't a final map and is more for construction purposes. Now with that being said, the map is actually pretty illuminating in that it shows exactly where in Universal Studios Orlando this is being built. Because outside the Super Nintendo World, you can still see the existing buildings in the park as well as the roads nearby. So I was able to use those structures in order to overlay this map directly on top of a Google map of Universal Studios and get a better idea of how exactly it fits in. And here it is. Now to make things a little bit easier to see, let's go ahead and get rid of the map for a second, and instead let's go ahead and fill in the general area that Super Nintendo World is going to occupy. Now keep in mind that this is just my best guess as to the exact area you'll be occupying, so don't take this as the official concrete plans, but more of a rough idea of what to expect. But this should be pretty accurate, as the amount of land I've used here amounts to just about the 8.8 acres that we found out yesterday the entire land will take up. So yeah, as you can see, Super Nintendo World is taking over the entirety of the kids zone, but as you can also see, E.T.'s adventure is staying put, at least for now, and the entire thing fits snugly right alongside the Simpsons land, which I've highlighted in yellow right here. And this also shows how much bigger Super Nintendo World is going to be. And as another point of comparison, the blue section over here is Harry Potter's Diagon Alley. So there you have it, a better look at how exactly Super Nintendo World fits in at Universal Studios Florida. Now keep in mind that this is only for Phase 1, because as I mentioned in our video yesterday, WFTV is reporting that Universal Studios has plans to expand Super Nintendo World to both Islands of Adventure, as well as an unnamed third park to be built in the future. Oh, and finally, Chris S. was reporting one more detail here, and that's the fact that Universal Studios has plans to build a dining area here capable of seating up to 365 people. And with that, we're about done here, so thanks for watching, and of course stay tuned to GameXplain for lots more on Super Nintendo World and everything else Nintendo as well. Catch you later, bye.